So Joe bought me a DJI, so now I have to start vlogging again because I tried this like a few months ago and failed. Big fat fail, because trying to vlog on your phone is difficult. Anyways, it's Stephen's Day, Boxing Day, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from, and we're on the way to get a roast dinner with the gang. And I thought I would vlog Christmas week because it's a little bit of a different week, because we're not really working this week. I'm doing like 2 days of consult calls and calls with clients, but that's it. So more free time to just relax. Today has consisted of watching a movie in bed, eating chocolate for breakfast, and doing like 5 steps. But you're allowed to do that for one day at Christmas, and tomorrow we're back on the grind. So yeah, spend a week with me and who knows what we're gonna get up to. Say hi to the vlog. Oh, where is it? There we go. Say hi to the vlog. Hello. Joe is the designated driver always, and I am passenger princess. Roast dinner, and of course Joe didn't get roast because why would he? Back from the roast, in bed, green tea, because we're not feeling amazing after 2 days of not very good food. It ends with us playing, and I'm very excited because I've not seen this yet, and I know it's out ages, but I've not seen it. So we put the VPN on America and we're watching it on Netflix, and Joe is not very happy about it, but he's been made watch it. So yeah, good night. Morning. It is Friday now, so next day, and I've just spent the morning like cleaning the apartment, doing all of that boring adult shit, because we literally didn't do a thing yesterday, so the apartment just felt like it was a myth. So put some washers on, done the dishes, cleaned the apartment. Nothing too exciting, but I've just got myself ready now for the gym. So gonna get back to the gym today. Gonna train legs, just get my body moving again. I'm planning on doing a little bit of a deficit in the new year, in a little bit of a different way though. I'm not going to track my calories, so I'm kind of just want to like get myself ready for that this week, like lay the foundations with my routine, set my goals and stuff for the new year, and just get my head into a good place. And then when I do obviously want to do a bit of a deficit, I will be in a good headspace to do it, because your headspace is like the most important part of trying to lose body fat. So that's the plan. But getting back to the gym today, haven't been since Christmas Eve, Tuesday, so took 2 days off, back today, and I'm excited. I'm feeling a little bit puffy after a lot of food and drinking the last 2 days, but this is my outfit. Always One Active, and then I've got a little One Active t-shirt to put over it as well. But yeah, gonna just have breakfast, I'm charging my Whoop, and then we're gonna go. Not worn my Whoop in days as well. I just took it off for a couple of days at Christmas because I was like, right, I'm gonna just totally switch off. Haven't opened my laptop in 3 days, wasn't tracking anything on my Whoop, and I'm just like, I feel ready to get back to it now. So sometimes you need to take a step back to push forwards, and today is that day. Obviously today is Friday, and usually Fridays for me consist of check-ins, calls, like just loads of like client fulfillment on a Friday. But with it being Christmas, obviously we're taking a little bit of time off, so today looks a bit different, and I've just got a couple of calls today. So I've literally got a couple of catch-up calls with clients, and also a couple of consultation calls with ladies wanting to join in January, which is exciting. So I've got 5 calls starting at 2, so it's 9:45 now, so I've got like from 10 till 2 to basically just like chill and not rushing the gym, which is never ever happens during the week. So I'm excited for that, to just like chill doing my session. So yeah, a little bit of a different week like I said earlier on in the vlog, but that is what today is going to consist of, is just a couple of calls, and then I'm going to do my steps this evening, cook a nice dinner, and get back on my bullshit, eating my good food, because I feel so much better when I do that. So just finished my glute set. Training after Christmas is always the best because you eat so much extra food at Christmas. So well fueled, and now we're just getting a few little steps around this little part of the gym. So we train in Wellfit in Maidan, and There's like a little track around it, there's a pool here, such a good gym. I'm Mia's privy, so it's so good. But a few steps and then I'm gonna go home, get a coffee and do a bit of work for an hour before my calls. But had a great set, and that just makes me excited for the new year to hit some new goals.
Get my steps in, 15,000 steps a day from now on.
So yeah, we're both on a new year little mini couples, but we're getting started before the new year. I feel like my brain is not working today. I always get like this after Christmas. So it's been a very slow day, but nonetheless I'm getting shit done. In between calls I am doing out these little, let me turn the camera, doing out these little roadmaps for clients. So when you join, every client gets one of these, and I really want to like document more of like what's in my business on this YouTube. So like if anyone is considering joining MPower, you'll see like what's involved. But I got these phase planners done from a girl called Lucia. She's amazing. So it's got like the roadmap obviously, which is great, but the best part of it is that it's got these meal planners that are color coded like per category, so like proteins, fats, carbs, fruit, veg, and then it has like optional swaps. So like let's say you want to swap your oats for granola, you'll just type in granola and it tells you exactly how many grams of granola to have to match the like calories in this meal. And this is so good for my clients because we really try to teach them how to like flexible diet and not have to be stuck to a meal plan. So this has been like the best addition to the service in ages. Like it's so good, the girls are loving it. So I'm in the middle of like getting these done up for all of my clients, and then obviously new clients joining as well. So yeah, that's a little sneak peek in, little part of what's included in MPower. But I'm doing that basically between calls, and then I'm gonna chill for the evening. Calls are finished. I've just ordered myself some food. I know I said that I was getting back on my cooking bus today, but I didn't know if it was dropped, so that didn't happen. But I just ordered some chicken and chips, so not too bad. But another thing that we actually do with clients at MPower is blood work analysis. This particular client right now, she's got Hashimoto's. I do too, and we're basically just putting some protocols in place to help her with that. So that's another thing that we do at MPower. So right now I'm just putting her like supplement plans together, nutrition protocols, and we've just had a call to kind of go through things. I literally love it. Like being able to help women overcome hormonal issues and stuff is amazing, because obviously earlier this year I went through all of that myself, so I really leaned into like my education around that after going through it. And it's a pleasure to be able to also coach women who have had similar situations to myself. Alright, the lighting is like god awful in here, but I just got to the gym Saturday morning quite early, but our cleaner comes on a Saturday, so I always just like try to get out of the apartment when she is there. So I'm going to do my upper session now, final session of the week, and then I'm going to just go to a little cafe across the road and do a bit of admin work. Don't really work on a Saturday usually, like just like kind of lighter bits in the morning. We always try to take a Saturday to just like unwind, and plan today for me is to just chill at the pool. I'm going to do my goals and vision for 2025, so I'll share a few tips when I'm doing that. But for now, final session of the week. Can't lie, not in the mood of doing this. I don't feel 100%. It's ovulation time for me, and any of my PCOS gals will understand ovulation is a painful time of the month. But I'm going to just do a light set, a few steps, and call it a day, and then I'll be glad that I've done it. So yeah. I had every intention yesterday of sitting down, doing my 2025 vision, but I actually just had a bit of a shit day yesterday. I was feeling like really homesick, and I was just a sad girl, so I just relaxed, I chilled, didn't do anything. Yeah, like homesickness when you live away from home just like comes in waves, and I think definitely because it's Christmas, Like Christmas time, I'm just like missing my family that little bit more. Because Christmas over here is weird. It's like everyone just goes out and drinks on Christmas Day, and then literally the next day everything's just normal again. Because obviously they don't celebrate it here, so whereas at home I'm like it's just different, you know. So I think I'm just missing that a little bit. But getting up now, gonna go get steps in. It's Sunday and I've got a whole day of consult calls today. I've got calls from 12:30 till 6. So busy day of consults. I think I've got like 7 or 8 consults today, which is amazing. Like so grateful to be so busy coming into the new year. But that's like a heavy day of calls. So until then I'm literally just gonna chill. I'm gonna get my steps in, make a nice breakfast, order my food shop and just like relax. And then I actually booked a massage for after the calls, and I'm excited for that because my body is quite sore. I feel like I'm like holding tension in my body, which is not ideal. We have 10 minutes until my calls, so I've got my Humantra in my water. Definitely not been drinking enough water this week, so that is my focus. Definitely not hydrated enough, but I just like got myself showered, got myself dressed. One thing that I started doing like maybe 2 months ago, which will sound a bit mad, but it's helped with my work productivity so much, is like actually getting dressed into like proper clothes. If you're an online coach, I feel like you can resonate with this, or someone who works from home. You just like wear the comfiest clothes possible when you're working, and sometimes you're not productive. So I make it like a thing now that every time I have calls, check-ins, I'm like dressed, and I feel like it helps a lot. It's all about showing up as the person that you wish to become. So that's what I really leaned into, and that'll be leaning more into in the new year. But I just chilled this morning. I done some journaling, and I just kind of was like, I call it brain dumping, where I just try to pinpoint what I'm feeling and where it might be coming from. One thing that I've really noticed with myself this week from taking a bit of time off work is that my mind is like wandering everywhere because I have more free time. So I'm like pinpointing all of it and calling myself out also on like where I'm going wrong and what I need to change. And one thing that I definitely need to change is my social media usage. So it's a dopamine hit, scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok, whatever it might be. So I'm like making it a mission for myself this week that I'm going to take a full week of social media detox. I'm never going to click on Instagram, but I'm just going to really limit it and let myself be bored rather than like trying to fill it with scrolling. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to totally like rewire my morning routine, because at the minute I'm waking up, I'm going straight on my phone, replying to clients, scrolling, like not doing anything for myself, and that's not healthy, and that's something that I always tell my clients not to do. So I'm really starting to pinpoint what I need to change in the new year, and I'm just like getting to work on it now, and that will all tie in with the goals and stuff that I'm going to set in 2025. So yeah, a little bit of a ramble, but someone might resonate with that whole thing, and it's about like calling yourself out on it and being willing to sit in the discomfort of changing your behaviours. So that's what I'm going to do this week, and I'll keep you updated. PJs are on, full body massage is done, and that was like literally so nice. Fluffy socks. My mum sent these over and love that. And I have the Ninja Creamy on, and I'm having a Ninja Creamy with peanut butter. So it's a coconut vegan ice cream, peanut butter, tastes unreal, and then it's bedtime.
Huh?
Say good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you look really happy.
I'm tired.
And I'm gonna go start my high performance planner. our mentor got us these, so I'm gonna sit on the sofa, start it, and see what it's all about. I'm starting my no social media in the morning today, so this is what we're starting with. High performance planner. High performance planner. And I ordered a new book and it's gonna arrive today. So hopefully if that arrives today, I'm gonna start reading instead of being on my phone in the mornings. So yay. And I need to take this Christmas tree down, but that's an effort. Okay, done my morning journaling and started that diary. It's actually so good. And then I just added new January clients to the app. Now I am going to meet the girls at Kite Beach. So it's 8:45. We're meeting at 9, so I do need to go. But we're going to Kite Beach, cutest beach ever. It's like my favourite place in Dubai. Doesn't feel like Dubai at all. It's so wholesome. So I'll include a few clips. But yeah, going to meet the girls and then come back, do a bit of work for the afternoon, just like chill work, and maybe get a little bit of sun today. We'll see. But it's quite foggy out. So yeah.
7 eggs with salt.
Cheers! Sitting on the floor with my pliers, and these extensions are coming out of my head because they're actually just wrecking my head now. They're so overgrown and they just need to come out. So I decided that that's today's job, and I'm probably gonna have a nervous breakdown after I do it because I'm probably bald underneath this, but come back in like 10 seconds and you'll see. So I didn't actually end up taking all of them out because it was taking ages and I just don't have the patience. So took like half of them out, so I've got like half a head of extensions right now. But I stopped because number one, I was getting pissed off, and number two, I've got a call in 10 minutes. So I just got myself showered, freshened up, and my Amazon delivery came as well, which is my new book. Sent myself a 2025 goal to read more and spend less time on my phone. I've said that already on this video, if I can even open this. There we go. So the first book that I decided to buy is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I've wanted to read this for ages. I love Robin Sharma. I read The 5 a.m. Club, and I mean, although I feel like it doesn't fully resonate with females and like your cycle, I still think it has like a lot of like very good tools in it. So I wanted to give this one a go. It's actually really small, which is good because yeah, I just don't like books that are very, very long. So I'm gonna give this a go. It is the final day of 2024. I like actually love New Year's Eve. I think that it's such a nice day to reflect and just like look at the past year. I can get like so emotional on New Year's Eve. I don't know about anyone else, but I sat down this morning, journaled on my little chair over here with my coffee, and I just got so emotional thinking back on the year. Obviously like everyone around like New Year's like set goals, and something that's really important before you set goals is to actually just like reflect and almost like close the chapter previous. So what I done this morning was reflected. I have a few journal prompts that I'm going to share, and then later on today or tomorrow I'm going to set my goals for the new year, because you're doing it from a fresh perspective, having closed the chapter and reflected on the year that you've had. So I didn't really do this from a perspective of like reflection on the goals I've achieved. I just done it as like an overall reflection of 2024, and I thought that I would share some journal prompts that I've used that I just really enjoyed doing it this morning, so I thought I'd share it. The first thing that I reflected on is my top 5 moments from 2024. So I literally closed my eyes, brought myself back visually through the year, and just like pinpointed the most prominent moments that meant a lot to me, and that kind of shaped me into the person I became this year. So I actually had 6 of them, but whatever, 5, 6, however many you want. After that, I asked myself, what did I do well this year from a personal perspective, business, emotional, mindset, like any perspective? What did you do well? And for me, this was like about kind of more mindset and business and stuff like that. But again, I didn't like dive into the goals I achieved. It was more so just, where do I feel like I won this year? Like, what did I do good? After that, I reflected on lessons I've learned in 2024. So I just like brain dumped lessons that I've learned. After that, what can I do to make next year better? So what were the pitfalls? What could I have changed this year? And how can I make sure that next year is even 1% better than this year? I think people put a lot of pressure on themselves coming into a new year for it to be like the most perfect year, but life's not perfect and you're gonna come into trouble anywhere in your life. But if you can look at something that you could do even 1% better, it's gonna improve the trajectory of your future. So that one's really important. And then finally, I asked myself, what am I gonna stop doing in 2025? So, what habits did I have this year that didn't serve me? What issues did I run into that I need to change? Are there pitfalls with my mindset? And I just wrote about all of that. So, my biggest one was to stop being a people pleaser, and like just having such high expectations in myself that I feel like I fail if I don't do the best. So yeah, but those are my 5 reflection journal prompts that I used this morning, and maybe it'd be nice for you to do it as well. The next video I'm going to do is going to be all about goal setting and how to make like the new year as great as possible for yourself. So stay tuned for that, but I'm going to end this video here. It's been nice to like vlog the last couple of days, to be honest. I feel like I'm going to be so grateful to myself that I can look back on all this. So hopefully you enjoyed and hopefully you took some value from this. And if there's anything that you want to see on my page in 2025, let me know. But follow on Instagram for more, because I post most of my life on there, and then this will be a little bit added extra. But yeah, enjoy your new year, whatever you are doing, and I wish you all happiness, health, and positive times in 2025. But I will see you in the next video.